Okay, click, 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 I'm back. This is like a week's worth of crying. We dropped her off today. We did the pre-op stuff. They did the exam and stuff to make sure everything's still good for surgery. It is. Um, they said as systemically well as she is, they actually said we're not used to dealing with goats that feels so well, so that it was a treat for them. Usually they're not feeling great. They don't know the time of the surgery yet tomorrow, but they're going to call me first thing in the morning and let me know. The gentleman I talked to today, I've actually talked to on the phone before about it. He did a lot of comforting for me. He told me, these are some of the best surgeons I've seen. They've done this surgery or similar surgeries many times successfully. He seemed more worried about the anesthesia because he kept telling me all about that stuff. But she's already had anesthesia before and did well, so I'm hoping that's the same. He said she's going to have a dedicated anesthesiologist with her the entire time. She's going to have 2 surgeons there. He's going to be there. There's going to be other people, like nurses, vet techs and stuff there. He said you would be amazed at how many people are going to be there just watching and making sure that she does fine during the surgery. So that comforted me. He seemed definitely a lot more positive over the outcome. I broke down crying because I knew I would. And I didn't know this at the time. My husband had told me later. He was like, when you broke down crying, you broke the vet tech down too. She about started crying. Let's see what else. They're going to call me as soon as she wakes up from surgery. They said once she wakes up and it's kind of like looking alert and they know she's okay, they're going to call me. She does have she is this on the CPR list, not the DNR, which, we told them, do whatever. Just, you save her. And, I know there's more. You notice Maybelle's not crying. You don't hear her. She's fine. But she was crying a little bit when I got home, but I had them locked in there, in the barn, in the stalls today, since I couldn't really overwatch them, and they had all their hay and stuff. And as soon as I let them out, I gave her feed, and she was fine. And I said, all right, you and June have a night out. I got your babysitter. I knew I was going to be worse than she was, though. Let's see. Oh, we did go ahead and pay like what the bottom. So they gave me like a range. This is the least it's going to cost. This is the most it'll cost. We went ahead and paid the least it's going to cost. So we just, when we pick her up, we just pay whatever extra they ended up doing. So I'm feeling a little bit more positive about it than I have been this whole past week. And she was in good spirits when I left her. They said she was back there loving on everybody. She has not a roommate, but like a goat next door, they said looks about like her, about the same size. So she has somebody she can talk to. And I think that's pretty much it. So I was thinking about, I'm going to wait and see before I post receipts, see like what it costs total, and I'll post it all at the same time. I'm hoping they'll send me one like through email, because I got one printed, and there's a lot of stuff. There's going to be a lot of redacting. There's a lot of personal stuff on there. So I'm hoping they'll send me a virtual one. It'll just be easier to redact, and after everything's paid, so I can just so y'all know. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm sure I'll forget something. I don't know how long I forgot to ask how long this surgery is going to be, but my husband said, you don't need to ask that, just, that you'll freak out if it's longer, and he's right, I will. So, I reckon that's it. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I might know the answer. Besides that, Mr. Fox. Besides that, cluck cluck everybody.